Well, everyone, there's a specific situation that sometimes you might find yourself in where you start customizing your iPhone, right? And it's one of the coolest things within an iPhone. You have the ability of kind of going through and changing out a lot of things that you can do within your iPhone, which is really cool. But at the same time, what I will definitely tell you is that in my personal opinion, there's probably a particular type of, wallpaper that I would probably not necessarily use on an everyday basis. And these types of wallpapers tend to take up more power, they tend to take up a little bit more battery life, and because of all these new iOS versions, since I think like iOS 17 or iOS 16, they've kind of gone through and messed, Apple's kind of gone through and kind of limited how these particular wallpapers kind of show up now. And these are live wallpapers. So what live wallpapers basically are they are those wallpapers that kind of should go in the background, and they kind of go through and they actually kind of like are videos in the background of your particular phone. Now in some ways they're really nice because they give you just some quick type of video layout of your phone, and it's kind of cool because it's very unique. But at the same time, I would probably recommend not using those types of wallpapers on your particular device. And the main reason for this, the main reason why I would think that you probably shouldn't necessarily use these, is because sometimes you might find yourself in a situation where your battery inside of your phone might actually be going down a little bit faster because of it constantly having to process that live wallpaper. But also sometimes in the background, your phone might also go through and it might, glitch up a little bit. The new iOS versions are kind of giving us some weird experiences within this type of, wallpaper as well. So it isn't necessarily like the worst thing in the world, but it could be one of those things that you might find yourself looking at and being like, I don't know if this is necessarily something I want to have on my phone all the time. So for the most part, that's kind of how I see it. I probably wouldn't really use live wallpapers anymore. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.